Hi there, signs of Virgo. This is Kim here to do your next 48-hour reading. Hope you're doing good. So let's pull from the Journey of the Sacred Bee, a Celtic cross for you, asking that your spirit team and your angels join us so these messages here are made to resonate for your Most High. And if you are interested in a private reading, they are only $18. That's not bad. So check that out in the description box below. So let's continue with this reading, shall we? Virgos. 5 of Discs. Goodness, like everybody's reading has been something crucial. So there's obviously some kind of worry on your mind. It's underlying issue. So there's some kind of either finances or it's health, a health worry. Reading looks good though. Reading looks good. Care for the outcome. In just a little different way, maybe. An investment done in just a little different way. There's something about... All right, so let's start here in the King of Swords. This is the past energy, and this is, you know, usually focusing on like rules, regulations, things that are really like they're orderly this way or that way. It might be talking about an expert or somebody who just really knows the ins and outs of something. Business, lawyer, something like that. So tell me more about the King of Swords. Also can represent how disciplined you feel towards whatever your creation is or your work. Empress energy. Nice. Doing things in like a manner that is by the book when it's King of Swords like that. I have something that's, it feels like it's going to be done a little bit different than by the book as your outcome, but we'll get to that. So the Empress here, you've created something and it's of course substantial. It's going to pull that energy throughout the rest of the reading. The Queen of Wands is your issue. And if this is the energy that you're stepping into, then it's like a different persona. It's I usually associate her as like with sharing gifts and being kind of having a job that really makes her stand out in the spotlight in a sense. It can be representing an Aries because you also have the Fool card in the reverse as the challenge. So if it is about a person, there may be some issues with you feeling like you can trust this person. That might be the challenge, is can we start over with the beginner's mind? Can we have forgiveness? Because judgment is the crowning energy. So I do think it's something really important. On your heart, the heart of the matter is the Two of Cups. That's that true love card. And that means that your heart is all about making partnerships work. And I feel like you're even open to change with the Two of Discs as how you're feeling. You're open to change. You know there has to be some tough decisions. But you're taking the Chariot route as far as there may be travel. It might just be talking about travel, but it's usually talking about your awareness and your balance on the way to success, to a victory. Judgment being that energy where it's kind of enlightening, maybe having some big announcements. But at the core of that card, it is about forgiveness, possibly second chances even. The Four of Cups is in the reverse for the future, meaning that, to me, that's actually a good sign because it's like all of the work that you've done within, all of the meditating you've done, all the visualization that you've done to change things inside, because that will reflect to the outside. That's kind of like what that Four of Cups represents to me. So those things coming true and you're starting to see them around you. The Nine of Cups in the reverse, it's almost like temptation in a sense to pick something that maybe not that great for you when you have the ability to have it all. So, and there might be some budgeting and some things like that going on. The Princess of Disc is in the reverse with the Three of Wands. This is what you can see in front of you, and it's doing something differently than you've done in the past. A unique way to invest, perhaps. It is growth and it is expansion. There's just something that's totally going to be done a different way. So now tell us more here, Spirit. Give us more on this Queen of Wands and the Two of Cups. I'm going to save for both of those. The Seven of Cups. You can see really clearly now. Seeing your option, not only like seeing your options clearly, but knowing what you're wanting to choose. I don't think you're stuck on anything. Like, you know exactly what you want, how you want it. And the next step then would be that being brave and bold and just going after it, right? So the journey in reverse though has some kind of trust, a trust issue taking a big first step. So tell me more about the Fool in the reverse. Knight of Pentacles. I'm telling you. It's saying that there is something definitely that you can trust. There looks like to be an offer or something here with the Knight of Pentacles. It can come in slow. It may be for a job or for some kind of, you know, persona, like maybe it's something like sales. It's going to be successful. It might be slow at start. But this Knight of Pentacles is dependable, reliable, and it comes in, it's just slow. So this is a really good sign that your finances or whatever you've been offered is going to have some really good success here. So that is great. Tell me about the Four of Cups in reverse, and then we'll get up to that Judgment energy. The Hanged One. And interesting, because earlier I had, okay, so the Hierophant, all you've invested so far, so possibly you could be, maybe saying a different way to do things. Maybe getting a different perspective will give you a different way of doing things. It's something about being in the spotlight and enlightenment. Virgo energy, your energy, very strong here in this reading. So tell me more. No more waiting for this opportunity to jump up and do something a little bit different and have your plan start expanding. Tell me about Judgment. Tell me about Judgment. The Emperor in reverse. Like I said, a different way to do something. This might be coming up as like a power struggle. But remember, grace, forgiveness, and kindness will get you everywhere. You catch more bees with honey. And so if there is a power struggle with the Emperor in reverse, I think it's time to probably forgive some things. It is the authority and you're the author, so you're the one that can like change that or turn it around. I feel like something's going to be done in a very different way. Tell me about the Two of Discs, this change that you're feeling. So you may be feeling very busy and feeling the ups and downs pretty strong, as we all are right now. But there you go. Another card, another Three of Wands. So two Three of Wands are telling you that to really, really get into your mind with the visualization of what you're wanting. And have your eyes forward, looking towards your journey and anticipating your ships coming in like this, like that Knight of Pentacles is saying. Things will speed up. We've got the Chariot here. So things do speed up. Tell me more about the Chariot. And there's that again, your investment. It feels like your investment's really going to pay off. be careful for what you spend your money on, like when it comes to fruition, because this is a good sign together. Those are 9 of Pentacles. It's a really good sign that your investments are going to be paying off. Patience with the process is probably a big thing too. So tell me about the Page of Disc in the reverse and what this different investment is going to be about. The Queen of Wands. It's going to be about the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. It's going to be about Aries. It's going to be about foundations, it feels like. And it's going to be about different, yeah, maybe power struggle, but being bold, brave to get your new start or your fresh start. It's all very possible. It's a brave new way to invest in something. Yeah, and it provides a completion for you, meaning that there's going to be a new chapter. A little bit braver, maybe, going into this new chapter, being ascended and able to forgive things, you know, judgments, casting judgments aside and just really focusing more on like how many seeds have been sown here by you. Because it seems like you have a lot of energy here of success and sharing your talents and abilities with others also in the process of that success. So this is good. This is good. All right. So Knight of Pentacles can be also signifying like some kind of stable offer that came in too. Give me some advice from your angels. Advice from your angels. Yeah. Notice with the 4 of Cups in reverse that there's always that one cup coming straight at you. And there it is, the gift from the universe. It's something new, and it's something that's, it's going to feel like it's handed to you. I think you just have to have that trust to take the first step, and then it will get you there. And then there's many. Ace of Cups, new relationships, new jobs, new passion, new love. Anything really loving comes out of that. It's the purest form of the cups. So that's what I've got for your reading. I'm going to pull some intuitive life coaching oracle in order to wrap up with that. Whoa. Okay, environment 69. Now is the time to clear, clean, and declutter your environment. 39, the magic touch. You are accessing true magic from deep within. And 77, generosity, giving from your heart now with no strings attached is what is needed right now. So that's what I got for you, Virgos. Sending you love and light. Bye-bye.